Hi, it's Graham again. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing an unboxing, although I must admit I have already opened the parcel. As some of you might know, I am a massive fan of Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass by Lewis Carroll. It is my favourite, well, they are my favourite two books ever. Alice is my bae. I love Alice, and I love the fact that Alice has so many different editions, has so many people that have illustrated the books, and there's just something so I don't know, there's something so lovely about Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass and all the different kinds of editions that you can get and that exist. So without further ado and less of my blabbering on, I will get into the video. So the first one is a Nelson Classics edition of Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. And it's this gorgeous little edition here. Now this was published in, let me just have a look. This was published, oh, it's undated. There's no year. But anyway, I think it might be either the 40s or the 50s. And the illustrator is Helen Monroe. And the illustrations look like that. So that is the Mad Tea Party. Let me just find another illustration there. Very pretty, absolutely gorgeous. I love all the illustrations in Alice, and I just love the story. It's just amazing. I love it. So this is an edition of Through the Looking Glass and What Alice Found There by Lewis Carroll. And this one was published in 1929. So the front cover looks like that. And the drawings are by John Tenniel, so they are the original illustrations. And this book is in absolutely gorgeous condition for being 90 years old. So yeah, absolutely love it. Beautiful. The next one is in the same kind of style, and that one, this one was published also in 1929, and the illustrations are the John Tenniel illustrations, and it's Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. So yeah, that's that one, and the front cover looks like that. It has Alice. Front cover's a bit sort of bleached with the sun in that one, but it's 90 years old. So the next one doesn't have a front cover. It's just in this kind of boring kind of cloth-bound cover. I would imagine that it once had a dust jacket. It was published in, where is the year? 1948, and it was published by Studley Press, I believe, and it's part of the Children's Classics editions. And the illustrator, it doesn't name the illustrator. That is because there are no illustrations in it, apart from an illustration in colour of the Mad Tea Party, the Mad Hatter, and the March Hare. Beautiful, absolutely love it. And that's by the Studley Press in 1948. So the next one is a 1913 edition of The Hunting of the Snark by Lewis Carroll, and it's an agony in 8 fits. It's fabulous. Now this one is from 1913. It's published by Macmillan, as were the previous two before the 1948 one that I just showed you. Those were by Macmillan as well. So the front looks like that, and the illustrations. Oh, 9 illustrations by Henry Holiday. So the illustrations are like this. Now I believe that Hunting of the Snark was supposed to be political, maybe, possibly. I'm not 100% sure, so I won't say for definite that it is, but more illustrations like that. And those are by Henry Holiday. Henry Holiday. So, yeah. The next edition is a lovely one. It's cloth bound, and it is from what year? Well, this one is also undated, I think. Yeah, this is undated, but it's in a sorry state. I would say that this is probably about sort of 1910, 1911. And I don't know if you'll see the detailing on the cloth. It's quite damaged, but it's got sort of lovely, almost, I want to say Art Nouveau type design. And then the gilding around the title. And the illustrations are by. Who are the illustrations by, Graham? They're by someone. Oh, there is a little. Well, this is cute. There's a little sticker inside, and it says that it was presented to Phyllis Lamprey by the something Cross School on Christmas, and it's either 1922 or it's 1920 something anyway. But yeah, so the inside cover of this is quite damaged. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. So it says there. I'm not sure if you'll make that out. But yeah, it says 1920 something. But I'm going to have to do a bit of surgery to this one, I think. Poor thing. But nonetheless, I'm happy to have this in my collection. I'm sure it's easily fixed. The next one is Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Now, I can't remember if this had both of the stories in it. But this is with coloured illustrations by Bessie Pease, or Pease. I love this edition. I have been looking for a copy of this for ages. This could be in better condition. I'm not going to lie. But it's absolutely stunning. And there is a... Is it in this one? Is it in this one? I don't think it is. No. I think this is from about the 1930s, and it's it looks like that, and it has rather glorious drawing of a brown-haired Alice with a blue bow and a sort of bluish-white dress on. And the inside of this is just every single page has the most beautiful surround on the writing. So on the I'm going the wrong way again. On the text block, it has that kind of. It's just stunning, just absolutely gorgeous. Let me just try and find a illustration. Can I find an illustration? I believe I can. So it was opened by another footman. So this is from what chapter is this? Advice from a Caterpillar. It seems to be, I think. And I've lost the illustration now. Right. Okay. So the illustration is there. Isn't that just gorgeous? It's colour plate, and it's very pretty. So that's that edition. Needs a bit less work done on it, but it could still do with a bit of TLC. Oh, I've just torn it. I've just torn it. So yeah, oh, I could actually cry. um, hmm, hmm. Well, anyway, that aside, there was a couple. There was 3 paperback editions in it as well. I already have this edition, so this is the Puffin edition. I think this is from about the 1970s. I already have an edition of this, and my edition is unread, and this edition has been read, I think, because the spine is a little bit it's not cracked. It's just a bit misshapen. So it's been read. Someone's enjoyed it, and that's good. That's fabulous. The next one is it says classics on the front. I'm not sure who the publisher is. William Collins and Sons. William Collins, Sons Unlimited and Co. Limited. Can't even speak. And this is from 1993, and it was first published in this edition in the UK in 1954. And the illustrations, it says the illustrations are by Tenniel. Let's see, yes they are, but the front cover illustration, it's not Tenniel. I don't know who that's by. But yeah, that's that one. Probably not going to keep these paperback editions, but I will keep this one. This paperback edition is from 1940 what, Graham? 1940 what? This is a Penguin Books edition, and it's, goodness me, I can't even function. This is from 1949. Now I already have an edition of this, but my edition isn't in as good condition as this. The spine, not broken on my edition, but the paperback covers are kind of about to come off. So the inside is sewn, and then the paperback cover is glued on. So it's sewn and glued. I guess that's just how they bound paperbacks in those days. They were sewn and glued. Yeah. So the next one, I'll get rid of some of this paper because there's quite a lot. The next one is an edition of Through the Looking Glass by Lewis Carroll, and it's beautiful. It is beautiful. The inside end papers are just, they're lovely. So it's, I don't know if that light from outside is too much. It's the gilded front cover, cloth bound, and it's the White Knight, and it's just lovely. The inside, the inside, not dust jackets, end papers are coloured copy of Alice, the drawing of Alice by Tenniel. Isn't that just divine? Yeah, it's just lovely. And then the drawings are by Tenniel. And this edition, I think, is from the 1980s. Yeah, so this one is from 1980, and it's New Children's Edition by Macmillan. So obviously the original publishers of Alice. And this one is by, well, obviously Lewis Carroll, but it's illustrated by Gwyneth M. Hudson. And it's Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. And this is just lovely. It's just so pretty. The illustrations are kind of on the pages above, and they have little characters and stuff. And it just so happens that this is the Mouse's Tail poem. One of my favourites. I love it. And let's see if there's any full page drawings, or if it's just. I think it's just. Oh no! Okay, so this is the advice from a caterpillar, and it's a coloured plate, and it's just beautiful. I think that Gwyneth or Gwynedd M. Hudson. She illustrated this in the 1920s, and she did Peter Pan as well, and I'm reading Peter Pan at the moment as part of Hannah Tay's Tay Book Club. If you're not part of it, why? You should be. And these are done very much in the same kind of style. So in the Peter Pan edition that I'm reading, there will be a drawing over on this side, and then this kind of lovely things, sorry, on the wrong page, things over here. And yeah, it's just really pretty. I don't know if there's anything under the dust jacket. Nope, just a cloth board. Just a cloth board. But yeah, that's that one there. It's lovely. And the back is the Mad Tea Party. So the next one is a really sort of floppy paperback edition, and it says The Complete Stories and Poems of Lewis Carroll. Now this is lovely, and I am so excited to have this. It's pretty much everything that he's written. So it's got Sylvie and Bruno. It has Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, and it has Through the Looking Glass, and also it has for the Through the Looking Glass, it has Tenniel's original illustrations, so Humpty Dumpty, and then there's that. I don't know if there's any other ones. So it's all his poems as well. Yeah, I think it's just the Alice in Wonderland books that have the illustrations in them. But yeah, like there's the was Brillig and the Slithy Toves did gyre and gimble in the wave. So that is the oh my god, I've forgotten the name of the beast. That is absolutely terrible. Jabberwocky. 'Twas Brillig and the Slithy Toves did gyre and gimble in the wabe, all mimsy where the borogoves and the momraths outgrabe. Beware the jabberwock, my son, the jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the jub bird, and shun the frumious bandersnatch. He took his vorpal sword in hand, long time the maxome foe he sought. So rested he by the tum-tum tree, and stood a while in thought. And as in uffish thought he stood, the jabberwock with eyes of flame came whiffling through the tulgey wood, and burbled as it came. 1, 2, 1, 2, and through the vorpal blade went snicker-snack. He left it dead, and with his head he went galumphing back. And hast thou slain the jabberwock? Come to my arms, my beamish boy. O frabshiste, calloo, callay. He chortled in his joy. 'Twas Brillig and the Slithy Toves did gyre and gimble in the wabe, all mimsy where the borogoves and the momraths outgrabe. I stumbled a little bit there, but I still read it. So yeah, that one was for free. I actually have a video on my channel of me reading Jabberwocky by Lewis Carroll, so it's there somewhere in my channel. So the next one is obviously another edition of Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass. And this, I don't know if you can see that, but it's sort of gilded, and it's like a red cloth edition. And I think this one is from, it still has over the front drawing and the title page, it has the tracing paper. I think that was to protect the title page from the ink of the drawing on the other side. And this one is by Macmillan and Co. Limited, and it's from 1900. This one is from 1900 and is in better condition than a couple of the other ones in this collection that are from like the 30s. So yeah, 1900, and it's just beautiful. The next one is, I'm really quite excited about this one. This one is from 1919, I think it's from 1919, because the inside it says, 29th of September 1919, turns of the day, happy Turns of the day, happy. So clearly it's like a happy birthday. It's a birthday present to someone in 1919. And this is a copy of the People's Edition, and it's in the gorgeous green. I have loads of these. I just love these. I have one from 1910. I have one from 1911. My husband got me one from 1893. I think I've got a couple from the 1920s as well. Maybe wartime ones as well from the 1940s. This one, even though it says inside that it was gifted in 1919, this one was published in, I'm going the wrong way again. I'm so unprofessional, it's unreal. This one is from 1917, and it's in absolutely gorgeous condition. So happy to have this in my collection, even though I've got so many other copies of this, and I hope you didn't get that on the camera, but I just spat. I think maybe I should just give up, because clearly I just stumble over my words. I do nothing but babble. But yeah. Okay, so the next one is another edition of Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass by Lewis Carroll, and it's in a gorgeous green cloth cover. And this one is from, it would appear to be, according to, well, it says it's from 1900 as well. So the same as the red one from 2 books ago. But this one says the author's name on the bottom, whereas the red one didn't. This one is from 1900, and on the inside cover, it says that it's to a boy or a man called Philip something. I can't make out the surname, and it says December 1902 from Aunt something or other. So that's that there. That's that. I can't really make out all that handwriting. Pretty handwriting. So we're down to the last book in this collection, and this one has a dust jacket. There was one before that was the Through the Looking Glass, and it had the gilded picture on the front of the White Knight. This one is Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. So this is the Alice version of Through the Looking. That didn't make sense, Graham. This is Alice, whereas the other one was Through the Looking Glass. So that's the dust jacket, and it has this gorgeous. That's so bright. It has this gorgeous gilded picture of Alice, and I think that's when she's just gone down the rabbit hole, and yeah, it's lovely. And again, the inside has these gorgeous end papers, just like that. Actually, that would make a really good thumbnail. I'm thinking out loud here. So yeah, that's the last one in the collection. I have probably now in excess of 100 editions of Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass. I'm not ashamed to say that I have lots of editions of 2 books. I love Alice, and I think Alice is just, I don't know, it's something that I never read as a child. I only read Alice for the first time 2 years ago, maybe even less than that. But it's something that has really resonated with me, and I have built a collection of books that I love, 2 books that I love, and they're editions that I love, and they're editions that mean something. They might not be especially special, but if I see an edition of Alice in a shop and it has a lovely dedication in it, and it's dated, and it corresponds with the date of the publication, I'll buy it because someone has loved that. Someone has given that as a gift to a loved one, and that's got history. Someone has read that. Someone has enjoyed that, and obviously, if it's from a long, long time ago, those people aren't around anymore, and it's just it's a part of history. It's a part of, I don't know, it's a part of our history, because Alice it was written by an Englishman. It's an English story. I just love it. I just love it. And I know now that I've been babbling on, and I'm sorry. I will wrap this up, because we're already sitting at almost 26 minutes. I'm going to do more videos on my Alice collection, because there are lots. I'm looking down there because that's where quite a lot of them are. Yeah, so thank you for watching this video. I do apologise that I've gone on and I've blabbered, and probably I've sent you to sleep now. So I'm going to try and edit this video and make some kind of semblance of sense of it. And I'm going to try and find places to put my new Alice editions. And thanks for watching. See you soon for another video. Whatever you're doing, enjoy. Whatever you're reading, I hope you love it. Stay fabulous, be yourself, be amazing, and I'll see you again soon for another video. Thanks. Bye-bye.